Okay. Okay, can you guys see my slides?
I can see it, but it looks like half of it went white. It disappeared. I don't know what happened to the beginning of it.
Went white.
Yeah, I can see half the graphic and half the screen is white.
Yeah, that's strange.
I don't know if that's what everybody else is seeing, but yeah,
Oh,
Debbie
white.
nodding her head. Yeah, Jen says yeah.
Okay. I'll move y'all real quick. Should have waited to record. Sorry, y'all. How about that? Is that better? Yes. Okay. Well, because I have my notes on one side, so luckily I've got my notes pulled up somewhere else. So we are going to get started. Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Brandy Walker, I'm Diamond Ambassador, and if you're on this call, you are more than likely on my team. I can't see everybody right now, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, welcome to September. And last month was a wonderful month, and we just want to go over a couple of things. First of all, we're going to talk about our incentives this month. And first of all, we have the product of the season. And the product of the season this month, or this season, and I honestly don't remember the actual months. I don't remember how much longer we have with balance. If anybody on here, you can pop it in the chat. But you will receive perks credits for having this in your subscription order. Okay. And we also have a sale going on. It's buy two and save $9 of our hydrate. Y'all, that is such a great deal, but that ends tonight. So make sure that you're letting all of your team members know so they don't miss out on that sale, because I don't know about y'all, but it's still super hot here in Florida and we need all the hydrate we can get. So just make sure that you don't forget to place your order and you don't forget to remind your team members. So you may even want to shoot them a message, and you may even want to shoot them a message right now and just remind them that our call is going on right now. So, okay. Real quick, I want everybody to get out their phone for just a second. And is the screen still, y'all can still see it good? Yep. Okay. I want you to get out your phone. And if you do not have the Plexus Go app, I'd like for you to go ahead and download it right now, because y'all, this tool is so invaluable. It has made my life so much easier when I'm searching around for all the specials and all the things going on. Like, there's so much. And sometimes I don't want to take 15 minutes and scroll through team pages or try to find my notes or scramble around to try to find everything. So I want to show y'all real quick, just a super easy way to find everything that we're talking about tonight all in one place. And it's there every single month on usually the day before. Honestly, you can kind of get a little sneak peek the day before the month ends, usually like the last day of the month, sometimes even a little bit before, or for sure on the first of the month, it's going to have all of the incentives. So basically, you just open up your Plexus Go app and you're going to hit, well, I was already there. So once you open it up, you're going to hit library on the very bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. So on the very bottom, just hit library. Then your screen's going to come up and you just pick which country that you're in. So I'm going to pick US. Then you're going to pick your language. I'm going to pick English. And then at the very top on the left is the monthly toolkit. And y'all, this thing, they update it every single month. So I don't have to have like a special board or post or anything. It's just all right there. If I'm trying to remember what's going on, it's got graphics, so you can literally share right from the app. You can post on team pages. You can send them, messages to people. So it's super, super helpful. So I just want to make sure that, that y'all aren't scared of the Go app. It's super simple. It's not like overloaded with information. It's just everything you need right there. And you can also access your back office. It kind of gives you just a little snapshot of everything that's in your on your dashboard right here in the Go app too. So I just wanted to kind of point that out real quick if y'all have not been using that. I'm gonna move you guys down here real quick. Okay. The September refer and earn, this is just a little chart of course, how much money you will cash back, you will earn just by adding, one new VIP, 3, 6, 9 on up to 20. And, I used to think, oh my goodness, 20 people, but y'all, we've had quite a few people adding 20 people in 1 month. So you can look and see how much money they're making just by adding 20 people in one month. That is a significant paycheck. So, also, if our incentive for this month is if you refer one person, you're going to receive 250 Plexus perk credits. You refer 3 and you're going to get a Plexus waterproof Bluetooth speaker. And so I'm getting ready to go to Mexico along with the other Jules, leaving on Friday. And I do wish that I had one of those little speakers. So I'm definitely going to be working to earn one of those. Okay, and so at the bottom in the fine print, it says this is based on a $20 business building bonus, and of course your a $2.65 pay point. So this, is should be accurate for this month. Okay, we also still have the Give 10 promo code. So anybody that joins with a welcome pack can use that promo code to get $10 off. Okay. Let me see. Next slide we have here. Okay. I want you guys to think about, have you taken a few minutes, just kind of sit back and reflect on August? So we had the cruise contest, we had, just your regular goals that you were shooting for. So what was your goal in August? Okay. Did you reach that goal? If so, how did you do it? And how can you help your team do it? If you didn't, let's think about what you need to change and what you need to implement going forward. Think about how many enrollments you had, the retention, how many new business builders, how many rank ups personally for you and also for your team. And of course, did you meet your goals? If so, how can you help your team? This is all about duplication. So how can you help your team do the same thing? And again, if you didn't reach those goals, like what needs to be changed? Okay. I want to talk about mindset just for a minute, because if you didn't reach your goals last month, y'all, it's okay. I know sometimes it can sting when you see all the shout outs going on and you're like, I did not hit my goals. I can promise you in the last 8 years, I've had many months that I did not personally reach my goals, or maybe I was helping a team member that was so close and they didn't reach their goals. Y'all, it happens, and it's okay to have a day or two that you're sad and, maybe feel sorry for yourself, but I want you to pick yourself back up because this is a new month. We're going to forget about that. And we are going to learn from whatever it is that we didn't reach our goals last month. Okay. Something that a video that I used to share whenever my team, when I first joined, it was honestly, I can't even remember the jewel that did it, but it was called the Plexus roller coaster. And I know many of you probably heard or had me sent this video to you many times. And it just talks about we've got to stop being on the Plexus roller coaster. And what I mean by that is, 1 month you're like, your team is killing it, you're killing it, you're reaching all your goals, and you're like on top of the world. And the next month, maybe you had, 1 person join and 3 people quit all on the same day. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is not for me. Plexus is just, I can't do this anymore. This is just not going to work out for me. When in reality, you had a lot more wins than you had losses, but it can seem like this just isn't for you. But I think the minute that I decided that I was not going to stay on that Plexus roller coaster, like I was getting off of it, and it didn't matter if I had somebody quit or if I had somebody join, I'm doing this. I'm doing it because my family depends on it. And I've got a lot of other people depending on me. Their families depend on it. And so I was not going to let just, 1 month of not hitting my goals, or maybe even 2 months of not hitting my goals, deter me and make me just decide to quit. That's quitting is not an option for me, and I really hope that it's not for you either. Okay. Okay, Allison, was this your slide?
No, you were just going to talk about what's coming up.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, before we obviously I've already got this slide up, but real quick, a few things that we have going on just on our teams this month is on September 10th through the 23rd, we have a Let's Get Active challenge. So this is a step challenge. I know some of your teams may have already done this, and some of you may be doing it on a different date. So I think Allison's starts on the 17th. From Randy on down there starts on the 17th. But ours is, if you're on my team and not under Randy, and I think not under Kay, because I think Kay's leg has done this as well. But it's a step challenge where you can grab a partner and you guys are going to try to shoot for 20,000 steps a day. So maybe you do 8,000, maybe your partner does 12,000. But it's going to be a partner challenge, and this is for any new customer, any existing customers or VIPs. And this is just a fun challenge to kind of get us back, hitting our goals and get people excited again. So if you've got customers or just anybody on your team or any prospects, you can invite them to this. Ours is in a separate group. We'll be doing it with Julia's team. I think Randy's team will be doing it on a certain page. So check with them. And then of course, Case team's already done this. So make sure that you are adding people to that group. Don't forget about that. We'll be reminding you on team pages as well. Then we also have an IPA challenge that begins on October 11th. And some of these things, you don't feel like you have to remember them all. They're all on a team calendar on my team page, and we'll be reminding you of these things on team pages as well. Okay, we also have a team reset that starts on the 18th through the 20th. So I'm pretty sure we're all doing that team reset together. And we're not doing them every single week right now because we were putting a lot of effort into that, and there's so much information on that team page, on that group page. So all you need to do, if you add somebody that's doing a reset, just invite them to the group, and up at the top of the group, we have pinned posts that literally has everything that you could possibly want or need for somebody doing a reset. It doesn't necessarily need to be posted every single day because all the information is there. Plus they already have all the information for a reset in the box. So, but we are going to do it as a team so we can start promoting that. I'm actually starting reset today. So, but we're going to do it again as a whole on the, what day did I say? The 18th or the 20th. And again, the reset, I don't know if y'all saw this, it's now permanently $89. So you can add that to, I'm pretty excited about that. We can add it to any welcome pack, or you can order it standalone. And so this is really a great price point. It's going to help boost pay points. So we're pretty pumped about this. And I think the last thing is for the team book club we just finished up today. I can't even think the name of the book, but our next one is going to be High Performance Habits by Brendan Burchard. And it's going to be on Audible, or you can get it, on Amazon, or go ahead and order the actual hard copy book. And we're going to begin that one on October 2nd. And if you have not been a part of our book club, I would really encourage you to do that. I know sometimes, you can be like, oh, I'm not a reader. I have gotten so much out of this last month. It just makes you think about things that you wouldn't normally think about. And, we're supposed to be doing self-development every day anyway. So why not do it with a group? It only takes about 30 minutes. This is not a long call. We're doing it during the daytime. So if you're not working during the daytime, you can join us. And if you are working, you can still read the book and you can watch the recording, because we've been recording and posting the recordings as well. So, yeah. Okay, just want to do a few shout outs on our team. Our top ambassadors who have added 5 new VIPs was Christy Metropolis and Megan Blackstone. And then we have added 4, Allison Caldwell, Dawn Harper, and Deborah Buckley. We had that added 3, Diva Ann Pinsky, Nicole Pickett, Renee Vasquez, Robin Ray, Sarah Byers, Stacy Henson, and Teresina Brannon. Okay, and you can see the rest on here, y'all. What a great month. I'm super proud of you guys. We had a brand new senior silver, Kathy Ergen, and we had 5 brand new silver ambassadors, Diva Pinsky, Stacy Henson, Nicole Pickett, and Dawn Harper, and Angela I'm going to butcher this, Chernopsky. Hopefully I said your name right. But I'm super proud of you guys. If you earned Leaders Retreat, I'd love for you to tell us in the comments if you earned the cruise. And of course, our next Leaders Retreat. So let's just take a minute. If you earn the cruise for 2 or for 1, I want you to shout yourself out in the comments. Okay. Okay, Jill Markajon, Allison Caldwell earned it for 2. That's y'all, that's awesome. I know there are other people on here that earned it. Okay, Megan Blackstone got an invite with a buddy, and Megan Hendricks earned it for 2. Y'all, this is so awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. And if there's anybody else on, I want you to keep shouting yourself out. However, if you're watching this and you are like, okay, I'm getting off the call now because I did not earn Leaders Retreat. I don't want you to do that, first of all, because y'all, I have been where I did not hit my goals. I did not earn trips. I did not earn certain things. And so I don't want you to think this is the end of the world if you did not earn Leaders Retreat. If you earned it, we're all super proud of you and we're cheering you on and we're super excited for you. But if you didn't, that's okay. And guess what? You get another chance because we are having another Leaders Retreat. Y'all, this has never been done before. Another Leaders Retreat in February, and it's to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. This is not a cruise, so I don't know if some of you, I think there was a little bit of confusion out there. It's not a cruise. It is it's actually an all-inclusive resort, so we get to fly there. So I'm super excited about that one as well. And so Allison is going to talk to us a little bit about how we can earn that cruise and goal setting as well.
Yeah, thank you. Congrats to everybody that did all of their cruise stuff last month and rank ups and all that stuff. It's been really exciting lately, everything going on. And the fact that we get to turn around and earn another trip this fast, that's so cool. So I want to take a minute and talk a little bit about SMART goals, because sometimes we set a goal of like, well, oh, okay, I'm going to do that. But it's kind of vague and you don't really have a lot of detail in there. You don't have a time frame, and it sort of loses its power to help you grow. So when we're talking about SMART goals, it's not a basic statement or a wish. It's actually a clearly drawn path to success and a way to state not just what you want, but what you will do to accomplish it. So we're going to get really specific. And we do have a kind of worksheet that sort of goes over this that we can put out in the chats and stuff after this call. But basically, you want to be very specific. Like I said, you want to define that so it's not unclear at all. You want to know who, what, where, why am I doing this? If there are any specific requirements that I need or any constraints to what I'm doing. Be very clear with that, so that you know exactly what you're going for. Then the M is measurable. You've got to be able to track that progress, because if you can't measure it, how are you going to know if you achieved it? You know, you can't just go, well, you know, I'm just going to get healthier. Okay. How are you going to do that? How are you going to measure that? How are you going to know if you're healthier? And if you just say, I'm going to go on a trip, but if you don't break it down and figure out how to do it, you're not going to know where you're at. And then that last month is going to come around and you're going to go, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done this sooner. Because now I had all these accumulation points, but I didn't plan out how to measure my progress as this contest goes on. So measurable is very important. How much, how many, like, you know, when you'll know that you got there. Achievable is A, where it's attainable or achievable. Kind of, is it reasonable? Do you have like those logical steps? You want to make sure that it's not too high, not too low. Like, you don't want to say, I'm going to reach out to 3 people in a month. That's really pretty low, right? That's not an attainable, achievable type goal. That's really under the bar. Same thing. You're not going to go, you know what? I'm going to add 50 people to my team this month personally. That might be a little much. So make sure that you're looking at these attainable things so that it's something you know that you can wrap your head around. And that's something that we're going to talk about, like breaking it down and what makes it look attainable. Because a lot of times you see these numbers in the beginning and you go, that seems hard. That's a lot. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of credits. It's a lot of people. I don't know if I can do that. And you just look at the big picture, but you don't take the time to break it down. And then you sort of sell yourself short in the beginning. So work hard now, know that you can do it. We're going to help you break it down a little bit, but know that you can do it and don't wait on it. Because like I said, with the measurable part, you end up in that last month going, oh, if I would have started earlier. And we don't want to do that. Because I think we've all, like Brandy said, we've all missed a goal by just a little bit and then gone, if I would have just come out of the gate running, I would have been good. So the R is relevant. So, is it worthwhile? Is it consistent with what your other goals are, like your big picture? Which of course, especially with Leaders Retreat, it really is. And between corporate and the teams and everything, you have all the resources. You have everything you need to be able to accomplish this, whether you've just started or whether you've been here a while. You have everything you need. You've just got to apply it and take action. So this, relevant, I feel like as long as you're not totally off the wall, you got a pretty good shot with the relevancy. As far as T, timely or time bound, it needs to be a clearly set time frame that you're going to achieve the goal in. As far as Leaders Retreat, like for this contest, it's really easy to time that out because they give you these set months. Like you have September, October, November, December. That's it. After that, you don't get a chance to earn it anymore. So sometimes those goals are already in a time format thanks to Plexus. But sometimes, we're setting for a rank up or we're, trying to help our team do something. And those kind of things, you can still use this goal setting format to, work with rank ups, but set your time, break it down month by month. And if you're using, like I said, this little worksheet that we'll drop that into the chats and stuff, but it's actually really, really helpful to break it down and see like, okay, I think I can actually do this. This makes sense. It's going to be a push. You want to get a little unfamiliar, get out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you want to make sure that you're pushing yourself a little bit. So we can go on to the next slide, Brandy. We're going to talk kind of specifically about Leaders Retreat and what it's going to take to get there. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super excited about Punta Cana. I've never been over there at all. I've looked up this resort on Instagram. Oh, super cool. So with 1,250 credits, you get the invite to go. With 1,500 credits, you get $400 in resort cash. 2,000 credits, you get $600 in travel cash. 2,500 credits, you get the VIP farewell party. And 3,000 credits, you get $1,500 in travel cash plus the premium experience. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. And Q, I just saw your question pop up. Yes, we can put copies of these slides and stuff into chats as well. So a little bit about how you earn credits. So we're going to talk the specifics, right? This is exactly how, who, when, all that. With level 1, as new VIPs who have an initial order of $100, you get 15 credits, and then for $150, you get 25 credits. When you have a new level 2 with $100, you get 5 credits, and with $150 initial order, you get 10 credits. Now, this is all like before discounts and all that kind of stuff. So it's really awesome that they're doing that as a different amount for different orders. So like when you're looking at that 150 order, y'all, that's like a reset welcome pack. So if we're talking about that and like, let's get you a reset to start off on your goals, then you're already maximizing your points that you're going to get for that new person. And then we're getting retention credits as well. And they're giving us retention credits this time for slightly less than $100 orders. So let's say that next month, you know, they didn't get to their products for whatever, and they only need a few things. You're still going to get 7 credits for your level 1s, 3 for your level 2s,
Quit.
for any order between
Quit.
60 and 99. And then for $100 to $149, you're going to get 15 retention credits. And for level 2s, you'll get another 5 retention credits. And then for that 150, you're still getting those same initial credits. You're getting 25 for level 1 and 10 for level 2 for retention. That's each month, y'all, and that adds up. It's super cool. You do get rank up credits if you rank up, and if your level 1 ranks up, you can see those listed there for each rank. If you're holding your rank, the benchmark rank is your highest paid rank between May 1st and August 31st. That's kind of your benchmark rank going into this. And if you're holding that, then you're also earning consistency credits. If you rank up, you won't earn both, but in that month. But that's how we're earning all of these credits. And y'all, I want you to be super excited. And I mean, like I said, coming out of the gate is one thing and going, yeah, I'm going to work hard for this. But y'all, double credits in September, that's huge, because they're already, giving us these bigger chunks of credits for a little bit larger order. The retention credits are a little better. So when you're getting double credits in September, it's going to add up fast. And Brandy, we're going to move on to the next slide, and we're going to look at a couple of sheets that we have that we can share with y'all. Like I said, double credit month. It's got at the top, you can see, how you're doing all that, just so you can look back really easily and remember how many points everything was. And if you got on the corporate call, this is a really basic breakdown for a new VIP or somebody who hasn't ranked silver yet. And really, really super simple is you're looking to add 4 new level 1s with $150 order every month and help one friend go silver every month. If you're looking at that as a breakdown, that sounds a lot more doable than adding a whole ton of people or whatever, and you're growing your team at the same time. So this is sort of that breakdown of what it looks like for a new VIP. If they're adding 4 level 1s with $150 of their first order, they help one person add a friend, so they end up with a new level 2, and then they rank up to silver. Then they have 310 credits in September. So already there, that's amazing. Then we look in October, we've added our 4 level 1s, we've retained the people from September, we've added another friend or helped another friend add their 3. You've retained that your level 2 from September that they added before, develop a new level 1 silver, and then that person who's working has ranked up to senior silver. You have ranked up to senior silver. So you can see how that sort of adds up as you're retaining and building. It's a super, super great way that they've got this set up, I think, compared to how we even just did it last time. I feel like this is a little bit better as far as retention and hanging on to people. So it's really important that you're taking care of your people during all this and starting off really strong, because it's just going to continue to add up for you. And then we also have another sheet that has, sorry, that was an alarm. We have another sheet there that is the September double credit month. So this is basically your goals. So we'll put these again in the chats for you. And it's helping you figure out like, okay, I'm going to add this many level 1s. I'm going to retain these from the people that I added in July and August. How much are they ordering? Like, this is going to help you figure out how many credits you're going to have. And you can go and look in your back office and say, okay, I have these people from July and August that I added, and they're going, their orders set, their subscription is set for this amount. So I pretty much know what they're going to get. And each of those things, like, you can add all those up and then go, oh my gosh, this is going to be huge. So I want you to really, really think hard about, what kind of effort you're going to put into it this month, because it's super exciting to watch those points build up quickly and then watch them continue to build those next couple months so that we can all go to Punta Cana together, because it's going to be awesome. If we can move on to the next one. And I just want to encourage you to write them all down. I know we talked a lot about goals. We talked about SMART goals. I'm going to drop the worksheet in there, but write it down, y'all. A lot of times we just think about it and we don't actually take a minute to write it down. So I thought this was a cool slide, because it's 83% that don't have goals, and only 14% have plans that aren't in writing, and only 3% of people write their goals down. So you're 42% more likely to achieve your goals if they're written down, but only 3% of people write them down. Y'all be part of that 3%, write them down. Let's figure out how to get to Punta Cana together. Let's all go together. And of course, we're here to help you, like, plan it all out specific to your team, however we can. And I think that's about all I had for it.
Thank you, Allison. That was awesome. Yeah, y'all write these down, make it your screensaver, post it on your mirror if you have to, write it in lipstick or whatever you have to do so that you see it all the time. And I mean, I know Allison is one that writes her goals down. I know many of you on this call write your goals down every month. And you may not always hit those goals, but most of the time you hit them or you exceed those goals just because they're written down. So I love that. And if you're planning on going to Punta Cana, is it Punta Cana or Punta Cana? I don't know. Dominican Republic. If you're going to leisure retreat, if that is your big, like your BHAG, your big hairy goal, I want you to put that in the chat real quick. And while we're doing that, we're going to open it up to any questions that you may have right now. If you have any questions, just go ahead and unmute yourself. No, why it's not. Okay, I'm stopping the screen share. Oh yeah, a lot of y'all are going. Okay.
So real quick, I was just going to address Jill's question in the chat. She was saying, if the base rank is May, if we drop and then rank back, do we get consistency then? So anytime between May and August, if you hit a certain rank, that's considered your benchmark rank. So you have to maintain that to get consistency. So if you drop below, let's say in July, you weren't quite at that same rank, and then you go back up in August, you're going to have to maintain that. Or if you dropped low in August and you come back in September, if you had hit it in May and June, then you're not going to get that re-rank bonus. You're just going to get a consistency bonus for that month. But if you were consistently below, even if your paid as rank was higher, or your paid as rank was lower than what your actual rank title is, so you were, a little bit lower than normal, and you've been kind of hanging there for a little bit, happens to everybody, happens to the best of us. So if you're hanging out a little bit lower and then you rank back up, and maybe you've been at that, similar point for about 6 months or something. So May, June, July, August, you were always a little bit lower, and then you get back up to your paid, your paid as meets your regular rank, and you get right back, then you get that re-rank and then consistency after that to hold it. Sorry, that got wordy, but I think it's kind of a strange thing to explain.
Anybody else? Nope. Okay, anybody that sends me their goals by tomorrow night, I will send you a $5 incentive code. Okay. That's it. All right, y'all. Thanks for hopping on.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, ladies.
All right. Bye, y'all.